Hi, today I got some KO fragment lineups for you guys. Some of these are quite useful, some of these are quite essential. Let's get right into it. The first lineup is for A towards the switch side. Usually enemies hide behind switch and close to the right and left, and this fragment lineup should flush them out. It's quite nice. Here's a lineup towards A short in case you want to peek mid and go towards market. This is a really good lineup to delay short peaks. And you can, take some mid control for the 4 seconds rather than using a smoke. This is a crazy across the map lineup for generator plants. It's quite hard to do and quite inconsistent, but when it lands it's quite nice. Just come over here, you need to mark where the generator is on the map. Aim above towards this edge of the cloud. If it's visible, you can see it clearly in game. And just run for a while and then jump through. I managed to land this like around 7 out of 10 times. The other 2 times it would land a bit left or a bit right, but it's still consistent, Here's a pre-plant lineup for generator, quite consistent. Just come over here, aim at stone and throw, and this can delay the plant and damage enemies as well. Here's a post-plant generator lineup. I made a separate video for post-plant lineups. I just decided to include this specific one in case you want to know it, because this is a very common lineup. Here's a lineup towards the left side of generator to flush out enemies. Usually enemies hide there as well. This is a lineup to counter this spot. Several jet players and race players hide here and play. So this is a good one to clear that spot. Here's a lineup to heaven, so you can just block any oppers in heaven. Usually oppers play in heaven, and you can play with it for 4 seconds. And 4 seconds is a long time to try and take control. Here's a lineup towards this area, also a very common spot, and you can kill enemies quite easily and quickly. This is a lineup towards the triple box, green boxes most commonly called, and this is a good one as well because the enemies hide here as well, so it's a really nice one. This is a lineup towards the back side of generator, another common spot where enemies usually hide. If you use it at the start of the round and peek a main, you will probably find enemies just crossing towards triple and you can kill them. This is a lineup, post-plant lineup towards triple box, again, very common plant, so it's a needed lineup. Here's a pre-plant lineup to deny generator plant from A side itself. So it's like if you're very close and if you're in A side, you want to fall back and play retake, you can do this lineup. This is another lineup. This is quite close to the earlier lineup, but it may be useful in certain scenarios, so I decided to include it. Let's move on to some B-side molly lineups. This is a lineup towards CT to kill anybody hiding towards the left side. Usually killjoys put their turret up top and hide here, and they peek when the turret is detected, so they should stop them from doing that and even kill them in most cases. If you aim a bit right side, this will land towards the CT side towards the right, so it should block off oppers as well, so you can do that as well. Here's a pre-plant or post-plant depending lineup to counter this spot. This is also a quite common spot in high ranks for enemies to hide after they plant the bomb, or even defenders in that case. This is a pre-plant lineup towards the default corner of B, also quite useful to deny the plant or delay it at least. Here's the crosswalk lineup to stop or just do something with the push that's happening towards B. This is also quite difficult. You just aim at the spot as shown, run for quite a while, and then throw. The running distance you do will determine where the molly lands towards lane. But whenever enemies are rushing, if you throw this towards lane, they might take some damage, or if they are low enough, they'll get killed as well. So this is a quite nice lineup. I tried to make lineup for B main, but it was quite difficult. I couldn't do it. Here's a lineup to counter B main and generator push. Like if enemies come out of B main, they usually go towards the generator side. You can use the generator molly, or if you want to stop the push itself, you can use the B main molly as shown. The first one is B main, the second one is towards the generator. This is a lineup that lands towards Cubby. You can molly Cubby from B main as well, but this one just saves a lot of time. So if you can just put the molly straight away and then peek B main, you will have your guns out when the mollies are landing. It's quite useful as well. Here's a post plant lineup for B, default position, so it's quite useful and essential. Here's a simple lineup to catch enemies towards this Cubby section of the switch, and just aim below the lamp, run and just throw. It's a simple throw. This is a really good lineup. This is a lineup that lands at market, inside market, and it's quite nice. And if you can see, it denies huge peaks from market. I think this is a really good molly that you should learn for sure. This is a lineup that blocks stairs, so anybody in stairs will have a tough time dealing with this. They will have to either fall back towards backside or towards CT, but they'll be stuck. And yeah, those are some lineups that I have found. I'm pretty sure there are more lineups that we have to discover. But yeah, these are some lineups that I have found. I hope this video is quite useful, and let me know if you will use this. I think these are quite nice lineups. And yeah, quick one. I'll see you all next time.